Well, it was a lot of fun. It was a great hockey game. We talked to the team after the first period, well, before the game, in the pregame meeting, after the first period, after the second period, that this is why you play college hockey. It was back and forth. Both teams were ready to play. Both teams battled, and we ended up getting, luckily, we ended up getting that 3-goal lead because they're a championship level program. They're not going to stop. And TJ, it was probably the nicest empty net goal I've seen, and that kind of made us feel a little bit better with 45 seconds left. But Rick and I, we played together in college, and I have the utmost respect for what he's done at Union and Union's program. And, we're trying to challenge ourselves against the best teams in the country. And when you can play a team that won the national championship 2 years ago, it's really a great measuring stick. And to come out on top was tremendous. So I'm really proud of the effort of our guys.
I mean, for the first couple of goals of the year, so it was nice just to get sort of get the monkey off the back. But great plays all around by the teammates on the ice. I think Tom or Tor brought the puck to the net on that one. It was just a bit of a scramble and able to find the back of the net. And then Ryan Farrell and Mitch Klett made a couple nice chips and I drove the net and found a way to put it in. So it was fortunate.
We spend a lot of time on transition O. We spend a lot of time getting our D active. I think the game of hockey, it's getting faster and faster every year, and in order for us to be able to score against good defenses, we got to try to get that fourth guy in the rush, and we work at it every day. And early on in the year, we weren't as active. I think we were playing guys too much. Guys like Trapper were playing a lot of minutes because our freshmen weren't quite up to speed. Now we get their minutes down, and they have the ability to get up in the play, and it's making us a lot more effective offensively. And it's tough most teams will do a good job in the first 3 guys in the attack, but when you get that fourth guy in, you can create some offense. And last year we had all of our defensemen had 10-plus points on the year. I think we were the only school in the country in the regular season that had that many points in their D-core. So it's something that we work on, and it's certainly something that adds to our offense for sure.
That BC game was kind of just a wake-up call for us in our defensive play. We watched video and we reevaluated how we wanted to play down there, and the last 2 games have been evidence that we're figuring out what we need to do in our end, to keep pucks out, and just when we're not playing in our end, we can go and get on the offense and score some more goals. So that's been a real key for us, is focusing on our defensive play, and then that leads to offense.
When we decided to create the schedule, it was with a couple things in mind. One is obviously you want to measure yourself, but then 2 is to get our guys to know that if they play our game, that we can beat anybody. And the first year we weren't quite ready for that, and last year we made some steps in that direction. But this year, I wanted to get to a point where we could play these teams and beat them, because I knew we could. I know we have the personnel and we have the talent to do it, but it's actually seeing your way through a game, finding your way on top. And that Providence game was a big game for a lot of reasons. One, because we were up against it. It was 0-0 with 5 minutes left. We ended up tying the game late in the third, and then we won in overtime. And I think that took that gave us a lot of confidence. The BC game was a game that we probably were a little overconfident. Going in, like we beat Providence, we're going to beat BC, and they're a great team, and they schooled us that night. But then we reevaluated, like Trapper said, and the last 2 weeks we've been focused on just playing our game better and eliminating some of the mistakes that plagued us against BC. But then in the process of getting better defensively, we're becoming much more dynamic offensively. And the last 2 games, we're really possessing pucks. We're getting up the ice. We're playing fast, and it's been really encouraging to see. And we talked to the guys after the game. If you can beat a team like Union, and you can beat a team like Providence, and you can beat a team like Brown, we can compete with anyone. Now it's just getting better within what we're doing. We got huge games. AIC is going to be really tough. They got a new coach. He's done a great job, and they play everyone tough, and all the games are tough when we play them. So we got to refocus pretty quick and get back. And that's going to be a true testament of where we're really at if we can find a way through those games or find a way through Thursday night on the road. So we're looking forward to that challenge.